friends, welcome back to New Makeup Releases episode number 35. Oh my goodness. I love numbers. I don't know why, but I just feel like there's some sort of achievement there with 35. I am going to turn 35 this year, so I guess 35th episode. It's not my 35th birthday though. Anyways, if you guys like to chat about new makeup, that's what we're about to do. My name is KARENHARRIS. I like to film tan girl friendly makeup videos here on my channel. Subscribe if you aren't already, and without further blabbering, let's get into it. Okay, so I'm gonna have a life update video coming soon, probably tomorrow for you guys, but this video is gonna go up first, so definitely stay tuned for that. There's been a lot going on. I'm also just recovering from like a cold / cough, so if you see any awkward like cuts in my editing, it's because I'm trying to spare your ears. But my babysitter is here, so I am gonna film this new makeup releases video. I want to start off with the amazing, beautiful Beauty and the Beast collection from Sigma Beauty. I did do a full video on this, walking you guys through the collection, creating 2 eye looks, showing you swatches, just all around drooling and smoothing over this collection because Sigma has collabed with Disney twice before. They did Cinderella and they did Alice, and I feel like this was the collection for me. Big fan of the movie, so it has a very special place in my heart. But this is the eyeshadow palette. Absolutely stunning. I've created 3 looks with this now, and I feel like this is a great mix of neutrals and a bit of a pop of those autumn shades. So definitely worth checking out if you guys are interested. I'm actually wearing the trio today. I'm wearing Lumiere as a highlight and Beauty Within mixed with a Unearthly blush for my cheek shade. The collection also has a brush set as well as a mini lipstick set, all of which are so stunning, and it is now available on the Sigma Beauty website, so I will leave a link down below, an affiliate link for you guys. And you can also use my affiliate code KHMAKEUP10 to save on the Sigma Beauty website. I also have another new launch that I believe is happening today. This is from DD Signature, and I'm actually wearing this eyeshadow palette on my eyes today. So you will see how I created this look in Testing New Makeup episode number 41, I believe. But DD Signature is back. They are a brand that I used to feature on my channel, and then they closed down, I guess. Very recently they've announced that they are coming back, and today they're releasing the Classic Autumn palette. As you can see, I think the name speaks for itself. This has the most beautiful autumn color story, and their quality is absolutely fabulous. So I do have a whole playlist for them, and I can try and remember to link it down below. If I forget, please feel free to search on my channel and check them out. They are a small women of color owned indie brand, and I love supporting small brands, so definitely recommend checking it out. I am also an affiliate of the brand, so they did give me a code again, KHMAKEUP, if you want to save on their website. I also feel like her prices are very reasonable, so that palette I think is listed on their website for $30, which I think is a steal. And they also have a neutral palette. I think it's called the Classic Neutrals palette. If you're not big on color, highly recommend checking that out. That palette came, I think, right before they shut down, and I think that was a hit palette of theirs because it had like the most beautiful metallics, but it was still neutral. So I feel like it appealed to a lot of different people versus some of their more colorful palettes. So yeah, if you're looking for a new brand to support, highly recommend checking out DD Signature, and I do have another release from them that's coming out closer to the end of the month. So definitely make sure you're keeping an eye out for them and their future releases on social media. Okay, next new launch is Nomad Air from, of course, one of my favorite indie brands as well, Nomad Cosmetics. Their whole brand is themed around travel, and so this is such a great addition to their lineup. In this collection, they launched a moisturizer, a lip balm, a makeup mist, as well as a neutral eyeshadow palette. So I'll pop up a picture for you guys to see. And you can also get this cute tote bag, which I think is so adorable if you are looking for a travel makeup bag. So that is the latest Nomad launch. In makeup news, I wanted to mention to you guys that Unearthly is now offering just the Devour palette on their website. I believe it's a pre-order that's gonna ship in November. I did purchase their Halloween collection. It was offered as a full set at first. I don't know what made them decide to offer it on its own, but honestly, I feel like it's kind of awesome for the people that held out and didn't want to get any other parts of the collection. You're now able to just get the eyeshadow palette. And if you're an Unearthly fan like I am, you're gonna want all of their palettes, right? It's like Pokemon, we gotta catch them all, and this palette is truly stunning. It's a beautiful green and purple palette. I did create a look with this on my channel as well if you guys want to check it out. All of the Unearthly fans that left comments in my comment section saying they just wanted the palette, I guess the brand heard you, and you are now able to pre-order just the palette for yourselves. If you are debating picking that one up and you're not quite sure about it, highly recommend checking out my video. Also, I did get shipping confirmation, and I believe my Fall Magic Remastered palette and my Sorcerer Smoke palette should be getting delivered today. So as soon as those arrive, I'm definitely going to be filming a video for you guys. I did receive one other exciting PR package, and this is from Rare Beauty. I figured I'd go ahead and show it in this video because I think most of this stuff is going to be in a giveaway because I have all these products in their full size. So the first thing they sent me is their Blush and Glow 4-piece mini set. I feel like this is such a great way to try some of the liquid blushes and liquid highlighters from Rare Beauty. So this set retails for $34, and of course the Sephora sale is coming up too, so maybe you can add this into your loves list. But you guys know me, I love a good liquid blush, I love a good cream blush, and Rare Beauty makes some of the most beautiful ones, so I think this is a great way to try it out. Also, I mean, when are you ever gonna use up a full liquid blush? So this is wonderful. Next we have the Everyday Rose Lip Kit. So this is the lip oil and liner duo. And I have this lip oil, of course, and I don't think I have the lip liner, but I don't think I should dig into this just for the lip liner. So this is $25, and I know her lip oils kind of went viral and they were like impossible to get. So now there's this great duo for $25. And then last but certainly not least, I got a bunch of the eyeshadow sticks. So these are the weightless eyeshadow sticks, and they retail for $22 a piece. I'm not a big like single eyeshadow gal. I definitely have tried these out. I think if you're looking for something quick and easy, it might be good for you. I didn't love these that much, so I'm just gonna be honest about it, but I'm so appreciative that they did send those my way. So I think those will all go into a giveaway, but I definitely will keep this pouch. I love these pouches. I have a different one in like a lighter ballerina pink, so love that they sent me a burgundy one. I hope you guys don't mind, but I really wanted to film this video because I don't know when else I'll get a chance to. So anyway, these are some of the mini sets that Rare Beauty sent me, and I'm so grateful, so I wanted to mention them to you guys in case you were interested. Of course, if you guys are ever curious about all the things that I haul in a month or things that were sent to me in PR, I film a monthly haul video. So that's when I usually include all my PR and stuff like that. But if it's a newer product or something that I would be discussing in a new makeup releases, I do try to show it so you guys can see it on camera, on video. I think it really helps versus like still images. Okay, so I think the latest and greatest new announcement is Natasha Denona's newest Midi palette. So this is the Xenon eyeshadow palette in her Midi size, and it's the Ultimate Smoky Eye Essential Eyeshadow Palette. This 15 shade extravaganza is the color extension to her viral Mini Xenon palette. It's going to be $69, launching October 23rd. Available exclusively at Ulta on October 22nd. And I think it's gonna come to like Sephora and Beautylish and stuff like that, but I guess Ulta will have the exclusive for that one day. So that's a little different. I feel like, you know, there must have been some negotiating that happened there because I feel like Sephora was the one that usually had those like exclusive rights. I feel like a lot of you are probably gonna wait for this to come to Sephora during the Sephora sale. Hopefully it will, so you guys can save some money on it. I did recently acquire a Natasha Denona affiliate code, which I am honestly so blown away by. I've loved the brand for so long, so it feels like such a highlight for my kind of career here on YouTube to have an affiliate code with Natasha Denona. thank you guys for having used that. I really appreciate it. I actually get an email every time you guys use my code, and it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. So anyway, all of that aside, I will say this palette definitely leaked, and it was circulating for quite some time. I had seen screenshots of this, and at first my reaction was definitely one of disappointment, because I'm like, oh my gosh, that is a very smoky palette. And I recently acquired the Glamlite and Ghostface palette, as well as their Friday the 13th palette, which are also very grungy and dark. So I don't know that I need this one, but I do love the Natasha Denona formula, and you guys know I collect her Midi palettes, so I'll probably get this. I do think it's promising that she did some light shades as well, like those pinks are kind of fun. So that's really cool. I'm really excited for that midnight blue metallic shade called Ebb. And so yeah, I think it's cool. She did a lot of contrast, which I don't feel like the Glamlite and Ghostface palette has. So I'm excited to see this in person. I'll probably end up ordering it on the Natasha Denona website. I had posted in my mini Trio Chrome palette that I feel like they've done a lot of improvements, so now you can earn points on their website. You can also use those points to save on your purchases, which I think is very cool. And so I'm very impressed with the fact that they've kind of entered into this like affiliate era, which I don't feel like a lot of big brands do. And I feel like it really proves to us and the beauty community that affiliate marketing is really kind of where it's at as far as brands, and I feel like a big brand like Natasha Denona recognizing that is pretty awesome. I feel like back in the day, you know, we had Morphe that had all of these huge influencers that had affiliate codes with them, and like somebody like me with such a small following could never have even imagined getting a Morphe code. Like, I don't think it was even within my grasp. But the fact that Natasha Denona recognizes like the importance of micro influencers and smaller YouTubers and the impact that we make, I think is pretty freaking cool. I don't know obviously if that's their thought process, but to me that's what it seems like. So either which way, sorry, I'm talking shop here and like nobody cares. Let's just talk about the palette. I think the packaging is really cool. I know a lot of people love the mini Xenon palette. I will say I don't reach for it that much, but I do appreciate a good black eyeshadow in any palette because I love smoky looks. So I'm very excited to get my hands on this and see what potential we can unlock with it. Okay, so Nabla is launching a mini side-by-side nude palette. I guess it's called the side-by-side nude palette baby. So I know the regular side-by-side nude palette was pretty popular. I feel like Nabla was pretty quiet for a while, and it seems like they're kind of making a comeback. So there is a 9 nudes full-size palette. There's also gonna be a Cupid's Arrow number 9 in Cappuccino, which I think is like their eye pencils. Also a jelly lipstick and a beauty bag. So a very pretty neutral collection, not something that I'm into at all, so it's going to be an easy skip for me. We also have a makeup collection. This is interesting. It's the Madonna x Gerard Blandino limited edition collection inspired by some of Madonna's most iconic looks from her tours over the last 4 decades. Give Good Face Compact Mirror 25, Where's the Party on Stage highlighter, Like a Virgin plumping lip gloss, Blonde Ambition matte lipstick in the shade Iconic Red for $30. So I don't know if this is part of their, what is that collection they have called? Polite Society. I don't know if it's that or this is just like their own thing. I'm not a huge Madonna person, but I will say I definitely listened to her music when I was growing up. I don't really see the references. Like, I don't really see Madonna in that like highlighter pan. Some of the packaging does look very Madonna-esque, like the bold cross on the lipstick packaging, but I'm also not the world's foremost expert on Madonna. So if you guys have any input on that, I would love to hear. We also have a new collection from By Terry. This is their Opulent Star collection. So there's some palettes, we've got eye crackers, we've got beauty must-have duos, and a bunch of stuff. So a big holiday collection. We can talk about the palette really quick. It looks like all of these shades are like satin shades. I think the color story is beautiful. I know that there is a consumer group out there that is into really bougie makeup like this. I'm not that person, but I think this is a fun color story, and I think the packaging is absolutely beautiful as well. We have from Wet n Wild. Listen, Wet n Wild is on it over here. They're just slowly chugging away. So they have the Holiday Foxtrot collection, which I think is such a adorable theme. And they've got a lot of new stuff. So they've got a liquid highlighter and sponge set, retractable eyeliner set, makeup brush set, makeup sponge, highlighter and blush set. Oh my gosh, I'm going to lose my voice just reading this list, but I will throw up some pictures that I found here on Trendmood. And you guys know me, I'm a pretty big fan of Wet n Wild. They make some adorable stuff. I'm going to be sitting this one out though because I'm trying not to buy any makeup because I still have things that I need to review and I have to film videos on. I posted the other day, not the other day, it was like a couple of weeks ago, about this brand that's bringing something back that was so popular last holiday season, and it's coming pretty soon. And I've been saying on my Instagram stories, I'm like, as your makeup bestie, as your makeup big sister, save your coin, because some of you are gonna lose your freaking mind over this restock. It's gonna be amazing. I'm so excited for the people that missed out last year to be able to get their hands on it. And don't ask me what it is because I'm not gonna be the one that ruins it for the brand. Okay, that's all I have to say. Okay, next we have from e.l.f. They launched these lip oils in true e.l.f. fashion. Of course, if something's becoming popular, you know e.l.f. is gonna jump on it. So they launched these in, I think there's like 9 shades, and they're $8. I did see them on the Ulta website. I have one in my cart. I think I picked the brown shade, but I haven't placed an order yet because I don't really need it. If I'm buying some other stuff from Ulta, I'll probably like throw this in to my cart, but for now it's just sitting in my basket until I need to place an Ulta order. But I'm excited to try them. And I think it's fun to see so many brands kind of getting on this lip oil trend. We've also got these adorable sets from Makeup by Mario. I really do like his Moisture Glow lipsticks, so if you've been wanting to try them, there are mini sets. So you get 2 shades each. There's a nude and bronze, there's a bare and rose, and a mauve and mocha. I could definitely see myself throwing this into a Sephora shopping cart if I was shopping the sale. I do have 2 shades and I'm very satisfied with the ones I have, so I don't see myself adding on more, but I think mini set is genius. We also have from Revlon, they're launching the Serum Blush and Tinted Serum. So these gel serum blushes come in 4 shades. There's mauve, rose, coral, and berry. And then there's a tinted serum, provides light natural coverage and enhances your complexion. So that seems really fun. I'm not in the market for a new foundation or any kind of serum for my skin, but you know, I think it's always nice when the drugstore has options. Those gel blushes look beautiful. Of course, there's like a bright corally red shade, the striking rose shade, and beaming coral is like screaming to me. So for example, like if I was like walking through Target and I happened to like spot it in the corner of my eye, I'd probably do a double take and maybe throw one into my cart. I can't say yes or no for sure. Okay, next we have from Naturium. Oh my gosh, I feel like I'm butchering that. I'm so sorry. But my friend Angie sings their praises of their lip balm, and I feel like they created this collection for me. Like I feel attacked. So this is their cafe collection. Do you see these shades? We've got a dusty rose, a light brown, warm gingerbread, and a dark chocolate brown, those last 2. So you can get the bundle for $34. I believe this brand is available at Target. I don't need a lip balm, so I'm gonna have to skip it, even though I think it's really beautiful. But if you're looking for a lip balm, those look amazing. We also have a new eyeshadow palette reveal by Byredo. This is the Self Illusion 5-color palette inspired by vast tundras of rocky terrains. Delivers a rich color payoff, lightweight, blendable formula housed in a brand's iconic metal raindrop case, complete with smoky, shining, and deep shades. So this is beautiful. Again, I've never tried Byredo's eyeshadow formula. I should look up a review on one of these palettes because I know they come out with them periodically, and I feel like I always say the same thing, like I'm not interested. They definitely look like a work of art, but I need an eyeshadow palette, like I need a hole in my head, so I'm going to be passing on that. So RMS is also launching holiday kits. We've got the Deluxe Glow Kit that has their Hydra Dew Luminizer and the Hydra Powder Blush in the shade Bermuda Rose, a Tropical Soft Fuchsia that looks amazing, and a powder blush brush in a classic fan shape. So I did buy the luminizer. I would honestly probably buy this just for that blush because I love these three-dimensional blushes, but I don't need it, so I'm going to pass. We also have a Clean and Bright kit for $48, which is a cream lip gloss and a cream eyeshadow with a mascara. Mini Lip Lover kit is $35 with 5 deluxe mini lip balms and a new exclusive shade. I've never tried their lip balms. The shades look very rosy, so I'm going to be skipping on all of that. So we talked about the sneak peek from Dominique Cosmetics, and it turns out it's the Pillow Soft Hydrating Lip and Cheek Stains. So it looks like they're coming out with 3 shades. We've got Berry, we've got Rouge, and we've got Pink. Super duper cute. I recently got some lip stains from Clarins. I have enough liquid blushes to last me and my children and their children 10,000 lifetimes, but I feel like Dominique Cosmetics has diehard fans out there, so you guys will have to let me know, did you pick that up? Next we have Glamlite and their Friday the 13th collection. I did end up getting this. I ordered the palette. I was really excited about this color story. I do feel like I have a few other palettes that are similar to these vibes, but Glamlite has just been launching things non-stop this season, I guess, and I've just been waiting. I'm like, I kind of passed on their Hershey Round 2 collection. I passed on the Ghost Face, and then they finally gave me like a palette that caught my eye, so I did end up buying the palette, and then I also bought the Ghost Face palette because I was like, I kind of want to have it. And then they're also launching a Nightmare on Elm Street collection, although we don't know when that's going to come out. But this Friday the 13th collection consists of the Camp Crystal Lake palette for $34. We've got a makeup bag, mask, mirror, Jason Lives highlighter, No Place to Hide lip kit, Friday the 13th Camp Blood candle for $12, lashes, and a brush set. So there's some really amazing products. I always love that Glamlite keeps their stuff so affordable, but I passed on everything. I just grabbed the eyeshadow palette, of course. Okay, this is kind of a random collection, but we've got a collection between Wheel of Fortune and Laura Geller. And don't come for me for saying this, but I feel like the fact that they collab with a show like Wheel of Fortune kind of ages Laura Geller. I don't really remember watching the Wheel of Fortune. I probably have, but I don't feel like anybody that's watching beauty YouTube maybe watches it. I mean, you guys can yell at me in the comments if I'm wrong, but I feel like that is so dated. And the eyeshadow palette looks very pretty. It's like a neutral palette. There's some fun stuff. They've got a prize-winning eyeshadow palette, a Face the Wheel blush palette. We've got a long wear eyeliner, a cream lipstick, a primer, a bunch of stuff. I feel like Laura Geller is one of those brands that I don't really hear much about. So, I mean, good for them for doing something fun, but I feel like it's also not really in my age bracket. It might have been a little bit before my time, so don't yell at me, but I'm very uneducated on the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, this I have in my basket for the Sephora sale. So Phlur launched some body fragrance mists, and I am a big fan of this brand. So they have the Vanilla Skies, Amber Haze, and Mango Mood. I definitely picked out Amber Haze and Mango Mood. The notes and stuff are on the Sephora site, so I will put them down below if you guys are interested in links. And yeah, I'm so excited to smell those, and I will keep you guys posted. We also have a collaboration between Spectrum Brushes and The Nightmare Before Christmas. Honestly, as much as they do these launches, I feel like they do such a good job with their IP launches. I've still been eyeing their Beauty and the Beast collection. I refuse to pay $200 for it, but it's beautiful, and this collection is gorgeous too. So there's a brush set. We've got, well, there's multiple brush sets. $91 for a 10-piece, $38 for a 4-piece, Jack makeup bag for $31, Nightshade brush cleaning soap for $31, sponge and puff trio for $23, bundle is $170. So we've got a lot going on there. Super, super stunning. Great job as always from Spectrum Brushes, in my opinion. Next we have Makeup Revolution and their Festive Allure holiday collection. So there's a palette, there's a highlighter, there's a lip swirl, there's a face and body glow, and a chromatic liner. This collection honestly looks very, very beautiful. Those lip swirls look stunning. I love the models. They look amazing. I don't know that if I bought this palette, I could produce the same quality looks that they do with these. I feel like there's a lot behind like a professional photo shoot that I can't duplicate at home, but I feel like it's fun that they did something a little bit more curated for the holidays. So you guys will have to let me know if you picked any of those pieces up. We also have Lady Gaga's holiday collection with Haus Labs. This I feel like is a little bit interesting. Will I buy any of this? I'm not sure, but I feel like this is her first time doing eyeshadows, right? So we have these luxurious smooth shades. We've got 2 little palettes. I don't know if this would have been more effective if she did like 6 pans but 3 in a row and made like a smaller shape, because that looks pretty long and clunky. But I guess I'm also used to like Sigma's mini palettes, which are long, so we'll have to wait and see them in person. There's these Eye Library talc-free eyeshadow palettes of $49, which is pretty pricey. Includes 6 talc-free skincare infused pigments that offer max intensity and stay true to color with mattes and chrome shimmers. Do I need skincare in my eyeshadow? I don't know. Do we? Does that help? I don't know. We've got the Mini pH Lip Oil Trio. I'm telling you, lip oils, everybody's making a lip oil. And then we've got the Atomic Shaker Long Lasting Liquid Lipstick Set, $39. There's a brown peach and a new deep burgundy shade. I did try one of these because I think Michaela made them go viral, and I got my hands on one and I did not like it. They're very much like the Urban Decay Lip Bonds, but I feel like the Urban Decay ones, they've worked on the formula and now they're perfect. These ones, I don't know if they've changed the formula, but if they haven't, it's a pass for me. I don't like that formula. It's very sticky. It's awful. I hate it so much. Okay, so I'm coming back to this video after lunch, so I had to touch up my makeup a little bit. If it looks a little sketch over here, it's because I've been blowing my nose. I had to reapply my lipstick, but all is good. In the meantime, I did get a new collection in the mail from Colourpop, my old friend. We haven't spoken in a while, but they did send me their new Head in the Clouds collection. So this is a new drop for today when you're seeing this video. Cloud9 eyeshadow palette. Be on Cloud9 with silvery blues, celestial shimmers, and cool neutrals to create the perfect soft, dreamy look. 12 shades, super pigmented, ultra blendable, applies evenly, and 3 finishes: matte, metallic, and pearlescent glitter, matte sparkles. I was like, I haven't heard of this collection. So then I ran over to Colourpop and it literally just got announced. So there's a little video and it says this is launching today at 10 a.m. Pacific time, and I will of course post on my community tab just so you guys are reminded. But I feel like this is a palette that a lot of you would be interested in. First, let's look at the brush set. I do love Colourpop's brushes. If you're on a budget, these are amazing. So love me some Colourpop brushes. So happy to have more. This set is 6 essential brushes plus the cup. Super soft vegan bristles, bestseller at Ulta. So this is $18. So I don't think I've ever seen them have it like in a cup like this. I might actually own that brush set from previous launches, but I don't think it's a new product. And then we've got the gel liners, and there's 2 shades. Their white shade called Exit and their black called Swerve. So I don't think these are new either. I guess they maybe just included them in the PR package. I might have these colors. I'll have to check and see. And then of course the star of the show, the Cloud9 eyeshadow palette. Let me just move into the middle. I don't know why I just showed you all of that while I was sitting on the side, but this is the palette. And honestly, I will say this isn't really my color story. It's a cool tone neutral palette, but I feel like Colourpop has really been focusing on doing fewer, nicer things. And I feel like the cool tone neutrals are so popular right now. So I might do a look with this palette. Let me know if you guys are interested in seeing it. We've got some good contrast. The black shade does have some blue sparkles in it. It's called Stormy Skies. That's a beautiful name. There seems to be a few metallic shades and a few mattes. So yeah, definitely kind of a cool tone vibe with this one. It's kind of reminding me of that Oden's Eye palette. I think it was like the earthy, like the stone and gems and something something palette. There's a really pretty cool tone palette there. So kind of reminds me of that, but of course Colourpop's version. So it's going to be a little less expensive. But yeah, another new launch just happened to show up while I was in the midst of filming this video. Okay, so we're back on the side so we can post more pictures. The next thing I want to talk about is the new shade of Milani's Fruit Fetish lip oil. It's called Cranberry. So pretty. I have quite a few of these lip oils, so I'm not going to be buying any more, but they are lovely, and I'm happy to see that the drugstore is also getting some lip oils. And then, of course, we have the Sephora sale. This has been announced now a few times. It'll be here soon. If you guys have any requests as far as what you would like to see, I'm thinking I'll just do like my recommendations and my wish list in one video. I remember the days on YouTube where I could do like a week worth of Sephora content, but I don't know that people are watching that much Sephora content. But you know me, I love me some Sephora sale. I have some stuff in my cart. I'm ready. I am primed for some shopping. This is also such a beautiful launch from Pastel Roses UK. This is the Book of Spells and Potions. It says you will be able to create the most magical looks with these easy to blend and versatile eyeshadow shades. I feel like they have the prettiest palettes, but I've never tried anything from them. So maybe 2024 will be the year that I try this brand. But from what I remember, it's a little bit pricey, and I'm not supposed to be buying eyeshadow palettes anyway. We also have a little bit of news from Ensley Rain. Their Twisted Tea Party palette did sell out, but I do believe they have a pre-order open now. So if you want to go ahead and grab it on pre-order, you can do that. Okay, we also have the announcement for the final restock for the Arrow inspired palette by Adept Cosmetics. So it says the last restock is going to be on October 20th at 10 a.m. Central Time, which is my time zone. And the palette will be $68. I do believe you can use discount codes on this particular palette. So KHMAKEUP will save you on the Adept website. I do have a video on this palette on my channel if you would be interested in checking it out. But if you are a green lover and a fan of multi-chromes, I feel like that palette is a must-have. We also have a collection from BPerfect. They're collabing with LMD. I'm not quite sure if that's an influencer and they're like using their initials or what it is, but there is a very neutral looking eyeshadow palette. We've got some Luxe foil shimmers. We've got a matte blusher and a shimmer blusher and some powder bronzers. So I am a fan of BPerfect, but not enough of a fan to buy this collection. Oh, it does look like it's a collaboration between them and an influencer named Louise McDonald. So probably somebody from Europe. I am not sure. I'm not sure, and I'm trying to film this in a bit of a hurry because I've been trying to film this video all day, so I'm just kind of rushing through this. Okay, LYS has also launched some holiday gift sets. So they have the Higher Standard 3-piece satin matte cream blush set, which I think is so cute. That's on Sephora right now. Complete Confidence 5-piece full face rhinestone brush set. We've got a liquid lipstick set. That's a 3-piece set. Speak Love 2-piece lip set with their treatment oil and matte lipstick. So lots of fun options. These are so cute if you've been interested in trying out the brand. We also have from Tower 28 They came out with a new shade of my favorite mascara, Make Waves. You can now get it in Espresso Brown. So for all of you brown mascara wearers, now is the chance to try it out. Oh my gosh, Laura Geller just took me back in time. We've got the Ultimate Palette 31 Baked Eyeshadows. Does this not look like one of those like Pop-It toys that kids play with? Oh my god. This is totally taking me back to like 2010 makeup, like the holiday palettes. Oh, or like the BH Baked eyeshadow palettes. Oh my gosh, that is not an attractive palette in my opinion, but you guys let me know if you've seen anybody buying this. It says this jaw-dropping palette features 31 cream to powder baked shadows, each perfectly laid out so you can create a flawless base, expert definition, stunning highlights, and more. We also have another palette. This is Beauty Creations Cosmetics, introducing the Ringmaster Shadow Palette. No Leaders look is complete without our Ringmaster Shadow Palette. Oh boy, this is quite the palette. Something about the packaging, like the way all of like the circus tent motifs, the way it's going in and then in the mirror it's going out, it's like very jumbled looking. Hopefully the palette looks more expensive than it does in this picture, but in the picture that I'm seeing on Instagram, it just looks very cheap. So I don't know, you guys will have to let me know what you think. We also have a restock happening with Sydney Grace today. So they're restocking the Unbreakable Bond palette, Tiny Marvels, Bless, Love's Journey, and Heaven on Earth. This will be the light and deeper versions. Both will restock if the palettes so do have a light or dark version. And I do have a non-affiliate discount code with Sydney Grace. I believe it's just KHMAKEUP. If you wanted to use that, you can. Okay, friends, I'm going to end this video here. I feel like I could go on and on and on and on and on and on and on because there are so many new launches, especially as we get closer and closer to holiday. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please tag me in any new makeup releases that you would like me to cover in my upcoming new makeup releases video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Sorry, I was like coughing at the start. It was a hot mess. Honestly, it was a hot mess. I feel like my throat is still recovering from being sick, so thank you for sticking with me, and I will see you in another video very soon. Bye, friends.